There is a quiet but powerful moment in life when you realize that money no longer controls every decision you make. That moment often arrives when you save your first $10,000. It may not sound life-changing at first, especially in a world where six-figure incomes and million-dollar net worths dominate social media. But for most people, this milestone represents far more than just a number in a bank account. It marks a psychological shift, a financial awakening, and the beginning of true control over your future. Today we will talk about the moment everything changes, once you save your first $10,000. So, before we start, make sure to hit the like button and subscribe to my channel. When you reach $10,000 in savings, the first thing that changes is how you think about money. Before this point, money often feels like something that constantly escapes you. Paychecks come in and bills immediately pull them back out. Emergencies feel catastrophic, and unexpected expenses create stress, anxiety, and sometimes even panic. Once you have $10,000 saved, money begins to feel like a tool rather than a threat. You stop reacting and start planning. This mental shift is one of the most important and overlooked benefits of reaching this milestone. Another major change happens in how you experience emergencies. A car repair, medical bill, job delay, or sudden travel expense no longer feels like a disaster. Instead of asking, "How will I survive this?" you start asking, "How should I handle this responsibly?" That difference matters. Financial stress is one of the leading causes of poor decision-making, unhealthy habits, and strained relationships. Having $10,000 saved gives you breathing room, and breathing room gives you clarity. Confidence is another transformation that quietly takes place. When you know you have money set aside, you walk differently through life. You are less desperate in job negotiations, less tolerant of unhealthy work environments, and less likely to accept poor financial deals. This confidence doesn't come from arrogance, it comes from security. You know you can survive short-term setbacks, and that knowledge changes how others treat you and how you treat yourself. Saving $10,000 also introduces discipline into your life. To reach this goal, you likely had to learn budgeting, delayed gratification, and consistency. These habits do not disappear once you hit the number. In fact, they become stronger. You start trusting yourself more because you have proven that you can set a goal and follow through. That self-trust spills into other areas of life, including health, career, and personal development. At this stage, your relationship with debt often begins to shift. When you are constantly broke, debt can feel like a lifeline. Credit cards become survival tools rather than financial instruments. With $10,000 saved, you no longer rely on debt for emergencies. You begin to see high-interest debt for what it truly is, a barrier between you and long-term wealth. This awareness often sparks a stronger desire to pay down balances, avoid unnecessary borrowing, and protect the money you worked so hard to save. This milestone also opens the door to long-term planning. Before reaching $10,000, retirement, investing, and future goals can feel abstract or unrealistic. Once you cross this threshold, those ideas start to feel attainable. You begin thinking in years instead of weeks. You consider how your money can grow rather than just how it can survive. This is often the point where people start learning about investing, retirement accounts, and wealth-building strategies with genuine interest rather than fear. Another powerful shift occurs in how you handle risk. When you have no savings, even small risks can feel dangerous. With $10,000 saved, calculated risks become possible. You might explore career changes, skill development, or side income opportunities because you have a financial cushion. This does not mean reckless behavior. It means informed decision-making backed by preparation. Many people credit their first major life upgrade to the confidence that came from having savings. Saving $10,000 also reshapes your identity. You stop seeing yourself as bad with money or always struggling. You begin to identify as someone who saves, plans, and prepares. Identity matters because behavior follows identity. Once you believe you are financially responsible, you naturally make choices that reinforce that belief. This creates a positive cycle that continues long after the milestone is reached. There is also an emotional shift that happens quietly. Anxiety decreases, sleep improves. The constant mental noise about money begins to fade. While $10,000 does not eliminate all financial problems, it reduces their intensity. Life feels more manageable. You feel less rushed, less pressured, and more in control. This emotional relief is often more valuable than the money itself. From a practical standpoint, $10,000 often serves as a foundation. It can act as a fully funded emergency fund for many households, covering several months of expenses. It can also be the starting point for investing, business ideas, or major life goals like relocation or education. The money itself becomes flexible because it is no longer tied to immediate survival. It is important to understand that this milestone is not about comparison. It does not matter how long it took you to reach it or how others are doing. What matters is that you reached it. Many people never do. The journey to $10,000 requires patience, consistency, and resilience. Reaching it proves that you are capable of financial growth, regardless of where you started. Once you save your first $10,000, you also become more aware of protecting your progress. You think more carefully before spending. You ask better questions about value. You begin distinguishing between wants and needs with greater clarity. This awareness does not mean you stop enjoying life. It means you enjoy life without sacrificing your future. This milestone often marks the transition from financial survival to financial intention. You stop hoping things will work out and start making them work out. You stop waiting for the perfect opportunity and start creating stability on your own terms. That is why this moment matters so much. Saving your first $10,000 is not the end of the journey. It is the beginning of a new chapter. It is proof that change is possible. It is evidence that small, consistent actions can produce powerful results. And most importantly, it shows you that you are capable of building a life with less stress, more freedom, and greater confidence. If you like this video and would like to see more like it, please give it the thumbs up. Leave a comment and click the button to subscribe.